Ladies and gentlemen, the American Cheering Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries, where we give you sports unfiltered, fun, non-woke, and guess what? We don't care about the scores too much. All right, Reds Caravan is headed out. I think it's January 21st, 22nd when they head out. Bottom line is, check it out if you're a Reds fan. They're coming to a regional town near you. This is big. I think this generates ticket sales from a larger region than they would if they didn't do this. I'm pumped up about the Reds. I'm going to buy good seats for opening day. Maybe I'll even take my mate and teach him something about baseball. Pete Carroll was fired by the Seattle Seahawks after 14 years. 72 years old, got all choked up. Typical Pete Carroll. He's an emotional guy. He's going to remain in an advisory role, but he says he's still got energy. I hope he gets a head coaching job. Nick Saban is retiring. Shock. I thought Nick Saban would do this till the end. However, here's my opinion. The whole college football scene has changed. The NIL, the 12 playoffs, recruit, everything. And I just think Nick Saban, who is the GOAT of college football, decided that things are just different. Who else says all that? Deion Sanders, who's friends with him. So Nick's riding off in the sunset. By the way, there's some more things about it. Even though he lost in the semifinals, this was a team that he feels good about. I think based upon Jalen Milroe coming back, Bama is going to be in good shape. And I think Nick Saban cares enough. Nobody has said this, that he wants to have Alabama have a good season so the next coach comes in and he's starting off in a good shape and the program can continue its excellency. I also think his purchasing a home in Florida, his wife has been great, Terry, supporting his career, and I just think it's time for him to step back in his mind. He's also got plenty of money, car dealerships. There's some discussion that he might fill in for, take the place of Lee Corso on College Football Live. Makes sense. Saban would be great at that. He's on Pat McAfee's show all the time. He seems to enjoy that banter. The other thing I want to just weigh in on is the replacement. This is the order, and some of these experts didn't even mention these two names. This is the order that I would go for Nick Saban's replacement. It's my order. The first one isn't going to happen, but I swear to God I'd make the phone call. Kirby Smart, Georgia. I'd have to make that phone call because I think Kirby Smart's got Georgia where Nick Saban has had Alabama. Kirby Smart. Number two, because he's available probably now because the heat, but he built Clemson a winning program. I thought he was going to be the next Dabo Swinney. Number three, Lane Kiffin. He was at Bama, no Saban. He's SEC. I'd go Lane Kiffin. Then I would go to the ones that everybody's mentioned, the Oregon coach, the Florida State coach, the Washington coach. But, man, I would make that call to Kirby Smart. What say you, Josh Wentz?
The Lane Kiffin's kind of interesting.
All right, NFL viewership up 7% this year, 17.9% million viewers average every Sunday. Like that one movie said, the NFL owns a day of the week. Arthur Smith got fired by the Falcons. We reported that. I didn't realize this. His dad is Fred Smith of FedEx, worth $5.4 billion. Hey, son, you go do whatever you want. You're a billionaire. Isn't that wild? Arthur Smith is going to be okay. Kawhi Leonard just signed a gigantic extension with the Clippers, like $130 million, hoping to keep the team together. He is an amazing player. Good guy, too. I like him. Xavier lost to University of Connecticut. They're 1-3. Playing their conference. Not good. Come on, Xavier, get it going. And then the add-on. As big as news as Nick Saban. Bill Belichick is leaving the Patriots. Allegedly, he would relinquish GM role to stay as coach. This is a mutual decision. Sounds like maybe he'll want to coach. This is wild because it's the day after Nick Saban. Saban and Belichick are best buddies. The two GOATs. You believe that? The GOAT in college football, the GOAT in NFL football. Now, Rabel is the guy that I think will be headed to the Patriots. Experienced, did well with the Titans. He's a Patriots guy. So we'll see what happens there. But what sports news yesterday. Wow. Shocking. Didn't see either one of these coming. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.